Day 42 of being homeless. We are once again in the car. We don't have, as of right now, we don't have a hotel or a house, obviously, or anything besides the car. So, just gonna try to find a cheap hotel. That's kind of like an everyday thing. It's funny. I actually got a call for another job yesterday. Again, after I made a video. So, like I said, the salad place called me. I went to interview. Didn't seem promising. And then this Dickey's barbecue place also called me after I made the video, and they want me to come in next week for an interview. So, see what happens. It's just the sucky thing is all these things are in the future, and it's like, money runs out so fast. It's like, I need a job today, and not in a week, not in 2 weeks. And it's like, okay, come in a week for an interview. And then from there, it's like, okay, then they take another few days or however long to call you back and see if they want to hire you or whatever. And it's like I said, I just need money right now. So anyhow, we're in the car. I'm giving my son some food. He has a Dino Nuggets here. We made, before we left the old hotel, we made these in the microwave. He likes them, and it's only like $5 for a big bag. So we could all have like a meal for like 3 or 4 times. I think they come like 40 nuggets or something like that. So yeah, day 42, 7 weeks? No, 6 weeks. 42 days is 6 weeks, right? Because 6 times 7 is 42. Yeah. So yeah, 6 weeks of being homeless. The last time we were homeless, it was, God, I think it started in July. End of July, so the beginning of August, we're homeless all of August, September, October, November, and I think like around the 1st of December we got a place. So we were homeless for 4 months last time, and now it's been 6 weeks, a month and a half. So I hope it's not another 4 months. It's hard, especially during the holidays. Like, I did the Halloween, and you try to be as happy as possible, but try to put a smile on your face, put the costume on, and all this kind of stuff. But it's just, inside, you're dying inside, So, and then Halloween is not so bad because it's funny, actually, if you're not from the United States or you don't celebrate Halloween, the cool thing about Halloween, especially if you're poor or homeless, is that holiday is about you going to get free stuff from other people. So people hand out candy on Halloween to kids, and you don't. If you have we don't even have a house, but you don't have to hand out candy. So you could just take your kid and go get free candy. Whereas Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's like it costs you money. That's my point. It's like Halloween is free. Well, you got to get a costume or use an old one. But Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's like Thanksgiving's not so much. You're just buying food. And you might just have to bring like a meal, especially if you go to like a family party. They're like, oh, just bring one item. So you might bring some mashed potato or something. So it's not so expensive. But then Christmas, it's like in the United States, there's a high expectation to buy gifts for your children, for your spouse, for your mom, dad, cause whoever, So obviously, for us, say we're still homeless when Christmas comes around. It's just, obviously, we're just going to buy presents for my son. You could go to the dollar store and just buy a few things just so they have something to unwrap. You go to the dollar store, buy several things, and buy like $1, what do they call that? The wrapping paper. Like $10, you could get several gifts and wrapping paper. So, but it's hard, though. It's hard because you want to give your kids better things. And then, obviously, you don't want your kids sitting in the car. Here, bud. Want another nugget? A Dino Nugget? And then it's even more difficult when your child has special needs. My son, he's autistic. He doesn't talk. So trying to explain this all to him, because I don't know what he understands, what he doesn't. So, gotta try to explain to him, hey, son, we're homeless. We got to move out from our house, like when we became homeless this time, or even last time. It's, just trying to explain to him we got to move out of our house, and it's really sad. It's hard, and I don't know. All he knows is like we're just leaving the house and not going back. And so every time we do that, he gets like worse. Like he's more stressed out. He does more of his like stemming stuff. Like he'll he claps his hands or he hits his belly, whatever. His autistic stuff, and it always gets worse every time we move. Especially even if we're going from hotel to hotel, because he gets used to the hotel. He doesn't know what a home is. Anywhere we're sleeping, he thinks that's his home. So he gets used to another place, and then we have to move out of there again. So he doesn't like change at all. Drink your water, bud. He doesn't like change. So yeah, it's being homeless is hard. It's harder when you have children, and it's even more hard when you have disabled children, either mentally or physically disabled. Yeah, being homeless sucks in general, regardless if you have kids or a wife or whatever, living on the street or living in hotels or whatever you're doing. It sucks in general, but it's just having to put your kids through that, and then I feel responsible. It's like I should have a job. I'm 40 years old. I'm a loser. It's depressing, and then I even think sometimes, am I ever gonna not be a loser? So, yeah, is this ever gonna get better? I go for these interviews, like I tell my girlfriend, I can't force people to hire me. I try to, say the right things, wear the right things, jump through all the hoops that they tell me. And, I can't force them to hire me. And I just don't know what to do about that, So anyhow, day 42 of being homeless, 6 weeks. See you guys tomorrow.